Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good evening and everyone's excited to see some more blueprints. Although this time we're just going to do dare mode, which, as far as I know, doesn't have any extra secrets. It just has more drafting and more challenges and stuff like that. But as I said in the description, feel free to chat about anything in the game so far. Like, we're not gonna be doing any, no spoilers, because I think everyone who's watched to the end of the series is on the same page about where we are with the spoilers. So we can chat and we can play the game. Yeah, we'll have to do curse mode at some point, but we'll see how this dare mode goes, because apparently curse is even harder. Because if we go here, and if we go to new game, it's like, yeah, dare mode is challenging, Can you reach room 46? And then curse seemingly impossible challenge. So that's gonna be the next big thing after I can manage there. So yeah, while probably no more secrets, there's still things to see in terms of game mechanics in those modes. And also, of course, because I'm streaming, Cat is all over my keyboard. Like, who needs a keyboard when you're streaming where I could be Cat on the keyboard? Yeah, so we can go and see. Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about the dare mode in terms of, like, you can get some pretty nasty things happening to you. So let's hope it's not gonna be too punishing straight off. Does it still get the cutscene? Okay, I don't think we need the cutscene. I think we're all familiar with the cutscene, and we're just gonna jump in with the dares. Okay, open only if you dare. Okay, well, I dare you. Excuse me, Cat. Okay, so not only are we playing dare, the Cat is sabotaging us by pressing keys on my keyboard. Yeah, what are our dares? I dare you to always draft a red room when once is drawn. Okay, we're going straight in it with the red rooms. Yeah, he dares that. So we have to reach room 46 without failing any of the following. At the start of each day, a new dare will be revealed and added above there. All 4 dares on the list must be revealed before entering room 46. Yeah, okay, so we can't even think about going 46 before we've discovered all our dares. But let's just get the blueprint. And yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, well, no red rooms here. I think this is the set you always get when you start. So we can start with a nice hallway and see what happens to us. Okay, pantry, bedroom, pantry. I'm gonna also have to get used to the fact that I don't have any of my upgrades, I don't have any of my unlocks. And therefore the game is gonna be even harder. Speaking of, probably could have gone and ran to the orchard and unlocked it. I don't, is orchard banned? Let's go dead. And let's turn around here. Yeah, if garage would be good on day 1. I guess we loop back around with some parlor. Their mode is like a specific new game mode where you don't have to do like the puzzles, but you have to play based on the rules. So right now we're just always forced to draft a red room, but then we're gonna have to add additional things, and then once they give us all of those rules, we're gonna have to reach room 46 without breaking the rules. This statement appears in another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears in another box. Okay, well, those two are true, and this one says the blue box is empty, which is a lie, so there's things in the blue box. Yes, so there's this mode for replayability, and there's also the curse mode where you're basically cursed. Like, you can be cursed in the main game as well. So it's just the same, just as a mode. But yes, I don't see like why we wouldn't be allowed to have our orchard, so maybe we just go outside and just unlock it, assuming I remember what the password is. There was nothing about no going outside and no unlocking things. Yes, so you have to have all of the rules unlocked, and at the end you have to reach room 46. That's basically the challenge. Okay, what was the password? 1128? No, wrong way. Yep. Okay. So that was set us up for the next day. Yep, don't need to go in there. Just get our steps for tomorrow and going forward. But yeah, this is all about just playing with the game, playing with the drafting, all the stuff like that. I've done all the puzzles that I could figure out that there are there. So we're just playing with the game now. And what we have? Well, I guess I could put a dead end here and then go to the sides. Let's get some items. Shoes. And a die. No, there's no progressions from what we had, so yeah, I'm already like, oh yeah, I don't have any of my upgraded rooms. I am not any further than the latest video, because after the latest video, it just seems to be a bunch of dead ends, right? Like, I could not figure out any of the... Nothing I found seemed to join to any puzzles that could actually be executed. So, nothing to report in terms of more secrets. Hello and welcome, everyone joining. That is more people than I've ever had on a stream. So, hi everyone. Yeah, if there's anything more in this game, it doesn't appear people know about it. Like, I'm on the official Discord. Obviously, I wasn't like reading it most of the time, but after I finished, I've had a brief scan of like the area you unlock if you've done a bunch of things. And people just seem to be going crazy about the same things that I've already noted, which is like, okay, maybe it is true. Maybe after that, it's only the spiral of madness. Because yeah, it seems like if there's any puzzle after that, it might be like those, you know, big community puzzle that will take multiple people lots of time to solve. I think if you go to the blueprince website, there is a link there. Hi everyone, yes, hello from everywhere. Ukraine, Malaysia, it's cool having people from all over watch. No one, as far as I know, there's been like no announcements from the devs about anything like, oh, you know, people have or have not found everything. So, as far as we know, it's still out in the open. And whether they ever going to say, we won't know. But yeah, I mean, some people are like, you know, decompiling the game and trying to find things those ways. What should we do? Yeah, I think for some games, I guess we're gonna go from the den. We're just gonna lock ourselves off because I'm not paying for that passage. I think for some games, devs eventually come out to say if no one has fully solved the game, right? They want to egg the community on to say you need to do more. But yeah, so far nothing for blueprints. And I mean, it's only been a month since that game came out, really. Like, it feels like I've been playing this for so long, but it's only been a month. Okay, well, let's go courtyard. So yeah, they... What? Oh my god, there was lavatory, and I didn't pick it, but it would have killed us anyway.
To my dreams.
Yes.
To the sea.
Yes, I failed the dare.
Why daring?
Because I'm yapping. But yeah, if I
It's just like
picked the lavatory, I would have dead-ended myself anyway. Okay, need to focus on the dares. There. Fastest failure? That's my objective today. Yeah, new dare. Try not to fail. Yes, there is that's the Simon voice, which is interesting because in the credits, that was like kind of my one other thing. In the credits, they have a credit for the voice actor for Simon, and I was like, Simon never speaks in the game. There must be a hidden cutscene where Simon speaks, right? Secret ending. Simon finally says something. Yeah. Turns out he just speaks in the dare mode. Let's see. I dare you to draft 6 different colors of room each day. Okay, I mean, this seems more manageable. So basically we can't end the day before we have 6 different colors of rooms. So it's like we're not gonna fail as we go. We can just fail by ending the day too early. Yes, but let's go outside, get the orchard again. I guess that's the one thing we don't want to fail because then we have to redo everything. Yeah, aquarium's gonna do it. A 3-minute Darren. I actually watched Bragg Apple before, so he's cool. He has cool videos. I watched his demo stuff after I've done my demo. But yeah. I assume the 3-minute dare, 3 minute to failure, or did he actually speedrun room 46 3 minutes? Because that would be impressive. Okay. Try not to fail this time. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I can see how it's easy to do, because yeah, I just totally got distracted just talking in there, and you know, you're used to playing the game, right? You're used to playing the game normally without specific rules, and you see a lavatory and you go, no, I don't want that. Who would do that on their last door? Yeah, there is glitch speedruns for the game. Don't think that you know counts as for real, but the game will count it. Okay. Yeah, I've seen the glitched runs come up on my YouTube, and they basically appear to be you jump up the stairs and you fly. Because the game doesn't really have much protection against it. There are 3 boxes in this room, yes. 2 boxes in this room are empty, yes. This box is one of the empty boxes, no. Yeah, I wonder about the dirgy blocks, because obviously it was something they intended to have, like a mini game maybe in the game, but then they ran out of time or something got buggy and they decided not to add it. I actually may go nursery here, like I do have 3 other doors and it will give me steps from bedrooms, and if we're going long days to collect all the colors, nursery will be good, and we get 2 dice, so good rerolls. Yeah, I've not done like the day 1. I've not done like the day 1, you know, room 46 trophy, and therefore not, you know, do the game in an hour trophy either. But I think if you know what you're doing, it's possible, right? Like you just have to focus on like, okay, I need to draft this and this and that to be able to. Okay, yeah, let's just go array of doors, get a key. Yeah, nothing known for the East Gate. It gets opened in Division, but then I think the Alzara visions, you have to sort of interpret them in various ways. Like they're maybe not literal everything about them. Because like things are in there that you later see, but they're not like what exactly they say. Let's get some items. We still have doors. Because yeah, you get the cutscene, like in the very first cutscene, you can actually see the castle, and then you can see the castle later. And he shows you the lanterns that you then see in the lantern corridors. But yeah, it's like, I mean, there's a note about him getting cast out for being wrong, the real Alzara, so who knows how much you can trust the man. Yes, yeah, I saw the note as well. But yeah, I don't know, because obviously yeah, the game, the little game with the dirgy blocks is going to be in the DLC eventually, you know, once they're done fixing the PS5 save bug, maybe. But it would be really weird for a game like that to have their true secret ending in a DLC. Like, why would you release a game like that unfinished? I guess go for resources if we have to dead end. Then do the other doors. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone will data mine the secret ending or something. Yeah, sequel could be interesting, but I mean, it took them what? They said 8 years to make this game, so we might be waiting for a while. Yes, if you're gonna spend 8 years making a game, you would expect like you've had the ending figured out at some point. I mean, if they didn't finish it on time, then it feels like, you know, why would you release a game that wasn't finished in that way? But who knows? Maybe they have like a whole thing planned with, you know, a series of DLCs that really unlock things. There's a secret room I haven't found. Interesting. Yeah, it would keep it from being data mined, but they would have to like time it where, you know, it's available by the time people are reaching the end, because what, you're gonna wait 3 months and people have already gone insane. I mean, yeah, I super enjoyed this game, obviously. Like, played it for over 100 hours, and all of it has been great. I mean, generally great. Some bugs kinda annoying, but yeah, I saw some people saying, you know, obviously some people don't enjoy the drafting, and then some people didn't feel like it really tied up in the end in a way that they would want it to be tied up. But yeah, it's the thing of like, if I enjoyed a game for 100 hours, is it really, you know, that bad that the ending wasn't what I expected it to be? Like, I still had fun. Like, yeah, no idea where Mother has gone, but it's kind of like that letter you find from Herbert, where it's like, maybe it's fine for some things to be a mystery. But yeah, we'll see when the, like, I'm not even sure when this DLC is supposed to be. I assume they are very busy trying to fix that save bug, obviously, because people are blocked from playing the game, and depending on how many developers they have, that might be basically they're spending their entire time just trying to fix the bug, so they don't have time to fix the DLC. Yeah, I mean, it never ends, but what never ends, right? Do the puzzle never end? Do your mad searching for the puzzles never end? There is no more ending. Yeah, so if there are only 1 or 2 devs and they're hiring people, they might be struggling a lot right now. Anything we want to do on the network, get an experiment or something. Or we can't do anything on the network because we don't have Blackbridge, I forgot already. Again, getting used to the fact that I don't have all of my progress. So is there even anything we can do here? I guess we can order a shovel to the commissary, because I love my shovel and I would rather it be available when we get there. But yeah, like, there could be more in the DLC, there could just be a little game and they'd be like, yeah, that's it, thanks for playing. We should get a chapel so we have a red for our collection. Yeah, my reading of the messages, because like first time I read the secret messages about Mary being killed, I was obviously like, how could this have happened and all that, but I think, yeah, after analyzing the new clue better, my belief has changed to it just being a misdirection for the detective, so that he would stop looking for her. Okay, we're back to... we went from having all the doors to having 1 door, so... need to focus. Yeah, we will need a shop. Right now I'm like, need to fix our door situation somewhat. There's a trunk, but maybe not yet. If we can get the commissary, then we would at least be able to. It's like, I could redraw, I could pass it. It's not the best use for passage, but I would feel better if I had 2 doors. Yes, everyone just wants more of the game, so clearly it's good. Clearly we've all enjoyed our time, and we just have a big blueprint-shaped hole in our lives, but we just have to fill it with other things. We can't blame the devs for not making an endless game. What do we want here? Do we want a boiler? I would like to point out that this is day 1, and the game gave me a boiler. When would that ever happen in a normal playthrough? Cat, please, not on the keyboard. Should we go for boiler? Do some power. See what's there, because everything else is just gonna destroy our door situation. Gotta do the boiler puzzle. Where am I from? Well, I'm originally from Eastern Europe, but I live in the UK. Yeah, I think there are just some triggers to specific rooms. Like, you know, to get the foundation, you have to have done something specific that I don't know what it is. And then you get it, because, yeah, it took me a few days to get a foundation thing. Okay, turn this on. Do the door. It's fun when you're like finish the whole game and then you're like, oh yeah, I have to remember those puzzles that you only ever do once. Yeah, I am like hoping there's more secret puzzles that we haven't found, but so far all evidence seems to point to there's just loose ends with no solutions. But who knows, maybe someone will find something, maybe I will find something. What is the there? There is that we just have to have 6 different colors of rooms each day. So we just have to make sure we can have long days. I didn't turn the thing back on. No, I did turn this back on. Oh, I didn't. This isn't the right way around. But yeah, I got my foundation slab back in the middle of the house, and honestly, for the longest time, I thought that's just where it goes. Like, it just goes, the game just gives it to you in the middle. What am I doing that this thing is not on? But yeah, I didn't move it or anything, but then I saw, after I finished, like, the main part of the game, I was like, I'm missing the other handle, that's it. I'm like, use my brain, stop yapping. I saw someone with foundation on right head and I was like, oh, you can do that? I thought it just goes in the middle. Why am I stuck? Okay, thank you, game. I need to turn the power the different way. Yeah, I think the foundation needs to be like on the 3 internal columns because you need all 4 sides of it to be inside the house. But yeah, you can have it much further up to help you with like access to the top. Huh. Well, we can pull the dark room here, but then return to the passageway to see what we can draft up top, because this is just going to turn off. Because despite dark room having power from the boiler, it turns off. Okay, we're redrawing this. Actually, I could have turned the power to the passageway, so that we were getting power here. Do we have all the colors today? Because we have blue, orange, green, red, purple. So I would just need a shop. We don't have the gem for this showroom. Wow, game, I don't want a wait room. Fine, let's go corridor. I don't think we need black. It would be not possible to draw black, right? Because the only black rooms you can have are the ones you can add. Okay, there's the commissary. That gives us a shop. Yeah, you can probably cheese with the aquarium because it's everything, although I haven't tried. Because we're only gonna find out when we end the day, right? Well, we can buy a gem, which at this point might not be a bad idea because we have 0 and that's never good. Yeah, but Tomb would still require us to be able to get outside. Do we want to go here? Yeah, that's probably better than the dark room. The foundation is blue. Let's go boudoir. We can get ourselves a gem. Christmas gem. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are only 2 black rooms and you have to find them. Other than the aquarium, I guess may count as black too. Oh, we have lab into the wall. We don't want that. I guess we get pull. So I guess the only thing we need to aim for today... it's locked. I guess we're going through the dark room. The only thing we need to aim for today still is just trying to get to the garage so we can have the outside room. But we don't have the power fully. Well, let's see. Okay, this might be the garage, right? Because it takes power and it costs a gem. So we're gonna see. It is the garage, and we powered it, so we go outside. I am gonna pretend this was a super pro play on my part. Let's go outside. Sometimes this game is nice to us. Sometimes. Okay, we get the gate. And then, yeah, if we can find the utility box, we can also get the gemstone mine open. What we have? I mean, we don't have the shovel for the root cellar to be useful. Roll for tomb. What we get from tomb, just because we want to go down. I think I would rather save the roll for inside, and then, yeah, I think because this is day 1 for the dare, like, what best we want here is, yeah, best we want here is to basically set up for the upcoming days, right? So if we can get the utility closet and get the gemstone mine. Yeah, you need fall for there. So right now we're only setting up. We don't need to go 46 right now. It's not gonna get us anywhere. Yeah, so we're more hoping for utility inside the house and just so we're set up for the upcoming days, because we need to do at least 4 days before we're even allowed to go 46. Okay, well, I guess we just go back to the pool and see where we can go. Because, yeah, we will have to go to the underground at some point, and then, yeah, for sure it will be useful, but... yeah, we could dig up the conservatory outside. Let's just go in the pool and then see where we're at with steps. There's also a chest we could open with one of our keys. Yeah, produce more dares. I guess that gives you a... Well, we can put the dining here, so then if we go to 8, then we will have enough steps to go outside and dig up some stuff. There's the pump room. Just to mess with us. I guess that's where we're going. Okay, what can we even do because this is not powered, so obviously we won't be able to drain everything. We can drop the reserve 1 by 1 so that we can have the boat. And take some from the fountain, but not everything. Do we have enough for the fountain? Because I don't think there's enough room without the having the extra tank, because we're not powered. So we may have to just lower the reservoir. For fountain can be done. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's pump some out to the greenhouse and the kitchen then. I have to remember where... everyone has a different... Yeah, I'm trying to think what is the most useful thing, right? Because drain reservoir by 1 is gonna be what lets us have the boat and what lets us cross. Fountain is just another way to get in there. My thinking, at least. But okay, I think then we need to... What's the situation here? Pump the water we have here out. That's not it. Where is this going? Or We need 5. 5 is tank 1. Yeah, that will drop it too. So I think we need to pump the... What we need to do? Like, I solved this at some point in the game and now I'm like, what am I doing? No, if we put the greenhouse into the tank, yes, then it will just be one space to pump out. So then we just have to make sure this is going into tank 1 from the reservoir. And then we pump it out. Okay, we have dropped the reservoir by 1. We can pump stuff into the greenhouse so we get flowers as well. Where is the greenhouse connected? 5, so this pump. Like, we can start taking from the fountain to put in other places like the kitchen and the greenhouse. But it's not gonna be empty. Yeah, draining pool is money right now. But I'm thinking doing greenhouse, it's gonna have flowers later when it has water, and kitchen kind of helps with the watering can if we happen to get into it. Where is kitchen powered from? 2. Okay, we need to put stuff in 2 then. So we can drain fountain to 2. Do some prep with the pump. Yeah. I'm just pushing it through. Forgetting about the tanks, but yeah, we can put one here, we can put one in the pool. My there so far, I only have the one there for I need to draft a room of each color each day. So we just have to make sure we've run through the days. Is one empty now? No, it's not. I'm just doing it the other way. But yes, it's like remembering how to do all of those puzzles that you only have to do once in the game. So we're just prepping. We're gonna be one off on the fountain. But, you know, at least the reservoir is ready for when we get down there. Okay. Let's keep going then. Billiard, maths. Don't we just love maths? There's car keys. Cool. Remember to go to the car. But I would like to go to 8 and get dinner too before we start backtracking fully. 6, 19. 6. 12. Oh my god, why so many question math? Like, when you get to the like the late stages, it only asks you 2 things. They're just 2 very complicated things. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's there or if it's like you're doing it too fast. Suffer. Suffer the maths. Huh. I guess we have to redraw because we don't have a gem and we don't want to get stuck and this is our only door. Okay. Yeah, I you know, don't remember how it was on the early days. Here's the foundation. So, interesting placement, rank 7, but it's not pointing up. But now I'm like, should I just take it purely for the fact that it's gonna be placed, and that's obviously important. But we're gonna need to loop around to turn it on. I can't take Rumpus, and I don't think I want to take Weight Room. Wait, when... We do have then enough to backtrack for dinner, so it actually might not be too bad. But then we don't know how long we're gonna wait for the foundation again, and it may not get offered in a good position. So it might make sense. It might make sense. Yeah, I mean that's a much more interesting foundation than in my main game. Okay. Is it? I mean, maybe it is. Like, obviously my experience with the foundation was I saw it and I picked it. So I don't know how much it comes up. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's good enough. We might get stuck anyway. Yep. Well, not even dinner. So what we have 17 steps. We can bank more steps for tomorrow. Or we can get gems. We already got orchard on, so I think maybe getting more gems for the next days might be better. Yeah, gems, and then we have 16 steps. We may be able to go outside and dig up the conservatory too. Now, again, with the puzzles, you just do once. And then you have to remember how to do. Green, then blue. Then red, purple. Purple, this is white, off, green, blue. Not like that. What am I doing? No, we don't want this to be blue. Why am I stuck in a loop? You can only push one button and one switch. Oh no! That's like, you can never do the back. Yeah, I'm just like, this needs to be red and purple, I think. Or something. I have a note somewhere. I still have all my original notes. Off green, off blue, green, okay. White, red, purple, okay. I have everything backwards. Okay, red, purple, and then it's off blue, green. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to do it the wrong way around and it wasn't working, and I was going like, why is it not working? Well, because you're just being a dum-dum. Okay. So yeah, I mean, if this was a normal day one, not a bad not a bad sweep for setup. No, so now we're able to finish the day, right? Because we've completed the day. We got every room color we needed, but we can still go outside and do things if we have enough steps. And we just go... and we just go for next day, and then next day we get another dare, and then we have to go through the day doing both the dares, and you know, continue on, and we have 4 dares, and yeah, we're going to the garage. We're not going to the garage. We're getting confused. No, what am I doing? Yes, we are going to the garage. I was going the right way and I was like, no, what? I'm not. So yes, I am being a mess. Unfortunately. Yeah, car keys give upgrade disc. But then we still have to make it to security to get the disc. And I just backtracked for no reason. Okay, shoes have triggered, but might not be enough. Well. The important part is don't start panicking in the middle of doing it. Because that's when you get in trouble. Yeah, the security is all the way around here, so that's a lot of steps. So, I mean, those shoes will have to be really good to get us there. Yeah, just chuck it all the way to security, see if it helps. Outside is unlocked. We have done outside, we have Wet's Gate for tomorrow. So the only thing to do will be to unstuck myself. I've passed out in the bedroom. Okay, what's in this box then? Keys. So 1, 2, 3 to go to security. If shoes trigger. Come on, shoes. Come on, shoes. No shoes. Nah. No, didn't make it. If I didn't panic and backtrack that one time, it would have been fine. It's fine. But I guess that means we did not fail day 1. So at least that's happening. Okay, continue. We can go to day 2. Okay, well, we have 70 steps, so maybe not. Oh, we have to take the new dare first. I've already forgotten. Well, we're just blank, opening a door and hoping that was not the dare fail. Exactly 1 purchase or trade in each shop you draft. Okay. Well, I guess we also need to go outside. So, aquarium, while it was the hack for the... it was the hack for first dare. If we get aquarium, we insta lose because it's a shop that you cannot purchase in. Go away, trading post. Yeah. Yeah, so either shelter to get those red rooms off our back for a little bit, or hovel, you know, with our extra steps. Because, you know, running out of steps, what could it be? Yeah, I'm like... hovel is risky, right? Because if we do hovel, we may run out of the day before we have fulfilled their one. So shelter might be better and just go for the really nasty red rooms. So I think maybe shelter. Yeah, we have to take red rooms. Now there is a safe there and you can get a gem, but I don't know, do we want to be waiting? Do we want to be waiting for it? Because yeah, then we will have to go outside again. It uses the steps, so I'm not that fast. For one gem. I'm just gonna be standing here staring at the clock. Okay, let's go explore. Apple. Apple. I think day 1 is the 7th. Maybe, if I remember correctly. Again, information you need the early on and then not really. Okay, where are we at? The black box contains the gems. This box and the blue box are empty. All 3 boxes are empty. Well, this is a lie. So this box and the blue box are empty. Would be true with this statement too. And since this is a lie, then the black box contains the gems. Here's our... I can't see what I'm doing because my cat is in the middle of the screen now. Everyone say hello to the cat while you read the theirs. Yes. Cat break. While I get the cat to stop being in front of the screen. Yeah, so we have to be careful about which shops we're getting because, you know, don't get that showroom while we're poor. Okay, what is next for us? Courtyard, chapel. Well, chapel is... I don't want to waste my shelter on that chapel. That's what I don't want to do. Well, the cat is still here. Are you hiding? No, she's gone under the blanket, so I'm not gonna disturb her now. Sledge. For a little chest distraction. I can't believe that you get a whole sledgehammer and the only thing it does is breaks padlocks. Right? It feels like it would do some more heavy lifting. What we want? Items, nursery. I think items. Ah, nice. Metal detector. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure she'll be back trying to get in my way soon enough. Yeah, true, vases too. Security early? Sure. But what we get from that vase is the, well, we get the chip, we can't put it in because it's not on, but we can get a allowance. Keycards. We don't have a keycard so low. And unlocked. It's funny, like, when I was playing the demo, you would basically always just turn off the keycards because it was super easy to do, and then in the whole game you're like, actually, utility room, just not so popular after you used it the first few times. And yeah, no forgotten items. Oh yeah, you can trade the microchips. Interesting. I haven't actually tried because, you know, they're valuable in other ways, but also I cannot draft shops, or I can, but shops are scary now. Nah, not the boiler. Spare room will do. But I think we can swing back by the entrance now and start drafting from the bottom again, gather more resources, and yeah, we can see if we can crack a vase. With our sledge. Oh yeah, the allowance tokens are only outside. No, that's what they are. They're not here. Yeah, we can get the chip. Nowhere to put it, but we have it. Yeah, they do respawn, obviously, because you would block yourself from the game if they didn't, but... Like, trader now is risky, because obviously I always have to trade, so... Better have things. A lab? Well, it would be nice if it gave us the boiler after, so maybe let's wait for the boiler first. Actually, storeroom is not bad here with all the other doors we have. Oh, it's a battery. For all our crafting needs. And yeah, we have the sledge and we have the battery, so if we can get the broken lever, then we can get our extra hammer. But yeah, we're gonna need money for some purchases if we're gonna have shops. Yeah. Well, pantry into the wall, no. Chapel, no. I mean, it's fine. We still have doors, so... Money... Okay, so the commissary is here, but... Now, how does this there work? Do I have to purchase the item while I'm in there? Like, I can't leave until I made the purchase? Or is it just during the day I have to do it? Okay, before end of day. Okay, I trust you. Because it's the only one purchase, right? Yeah, make exactly one purchase or trade. Which means, well, we can't buy anything yet, but we should decide what we want to buy for later on. When we're here. Okay, boudoir. Get our gem. Yeah, we'll see how many coins we get. Because obviously I'm not starting with my silly allowance that lets me buy out all the shops however much I want. Pool is here, chapel's here. Like, pool for a gem. I should probably also still go back and draft from the middle. Yeah, there is no allowance in it, it's only from the outside. Yeah, chapel gets the colors. It uses up our shelter, but that's fine because actually we don't want to get money drained from chapel. We want to keep our money for shopping. What's this? We get a key. Thank you. And yeah, I've never, in the main game, I haven't still cracked my piggy to see how much money there's in it. I need to do it at some point just for seeing. Huh. Well, I guess guest bedroom for the steps. And for the glass, not the most useful right now. I guess we could make the burning glass for access reasons too. Okay, what we have? Gymnasium, we are sheltered, so again would be get used. I have 10 trophies currently, so I haven't done any of the day one speed running, stuff like that. Yeah, like the only opening, like the crucial opening you do with the burning is the staircase in the underground, right? I'm thinking gymnasium for the doors again. We're a bit snaky around here. May have to go back to bottom again at some point. Car keys again. Yeah, so if we can get the garage again. There we go. There's the garage, so we can get our upgrade disc. And then we can snake back to security. To actually use our upgrade disc this time. No, aquarium counts as a shop and you can't buy things in it, which means we will instantly fail the day. So we cannot draft aquarium. If you see aquarium, just scream for me to not do it. Yeah. Because that will be bad. Okay, well, I guess we want to snake back to security. So we can apply the disc and we can draft a bit more at the bottom as well. Instead of just going up here. Not enough money for anything else. A metal detector. Oh, there's probably like a 1 coin on the floor somewhere. Okay, I'm not backtracking for 1 coin right now. Unless I forgot the keys because I'm yapping. That would be funny and not funny. What we have here... Well, we can just... I know, because darkroom will be shut. I don't want to voice it on the darkroom. We can stick the pantry here for the coins and we have doors here anyway. Or... Actually, observatory day 2. Do we have a star? No, I can't remember because we drafted observatory, then I failed, so actually we would be on 1 star. There would be a coin. Do I have 1 star? Because obviously I did that Dale and I failed and then I replayed, so I'm like, did I get that star on the first day that I failed, or did I get that star on the second day that I've actually made it through? Yeah, we'll get the 1 star, so will give me a coin, but pantry will be 4 coins, so, and I don't use a gem. So I think that's what I want, because we need the money for the shop. Oh, I only now noticed that the flowers got replaced by the bird. I was like, not paying attention at all. It's a bird. Burp. Okay, we're off to security to apply our upgrade. Oh, no eating fruit. That's tough. What we want? Well, I do like the no contact delivery from the mailroom. That's what I have in my main game, because then you just get your goodies to start the day. Oh, the bird in the bedroom, like, it's huge. It takes up the whole bed. Yeah, you can see it in the menu, but you can't see it while you're drafting, and you can't exit the drafting. I'm gonna get the no contact. Just drop the packages off at my door, please. And the answer to the question is I had no stars. So I was thinking, because if I had two, it's the trunks, right? So that would have been at least some rewards. What we get? That's a bad place for the office. Code check. Corridor. Wow, those are all terrible choices. I guess we get the code check just for... Yeah, I think it has to be at least 6. And without having any black rooms, we don't have to worry about overdrawing that much on colors. Yeah, code check, I guess, because we're not wasting a room and it's free. Right now we don't code checking anything. A workshop would be nice, but workshop has been extremely hard for me to draft. I was only getting regular workshop after I've had turned it to like super common. I think billiard. Library, I mean the library will normally get is less common floor plans. So maybe... Like, we have 5 keys, so we're not dying for the billiard unless it's key cards. Fine, let's do math. Let's do math. Yeah, workshop is not that easy to get. We have to remember that we still need steps for to go shopping in the commissary too. Don't forget. The cat is back to obscure my vision. What we get? Why so much math game? Okay, 2 keys. And we just keep going. Well, that's not a good library this time. I mean, as long as it's like, you know, doable math, not insane math, that's still acceptable. I guess observatory here, just not waste the dining room so low down. Oh yeah, because it didn't even save the fact that it's turned. Let's get our 1 coin for our shopping. Yeah, well, we'll see what other dares we get and how much more problematic it gets. I feel like I should have like post-it notes to the side to remind me what my dares are so I don't randomly forget. Because that would be a fail. Okay, well, we have corridor, pool. Pool is doors. Yeah, I think pool. Yeah, I'm not sure how much use we're gonna get from the stars in there. Because obviously we're not looking to go long term in this game. Interesting locker room. Or we waste our last shelter on the dark room. That eats a gem, but we get keys all over. Not library. Yeah, like once you get to day 4, you basically want to be done, which means you're not wanting to be spending time on doing like crazy build up. Aquarium is 1 gem, but if we see it, we're just never taking it because we can't buy anything in it, and so we're screwed. Where are we on the colors now? We have blue, red, purple, gold, orange, green. Okay, so we're good on the colors, so we're not gonna fail the day as long as we get our shopping done. Oh, hi, keycard door. Is a key somewhere? Yes. So I guess other than that, we're just building up to making sure we can reach 46 at day 4, which we still need to obviously get access to the underground for, and all that sort of stuff. There's the pump again, but we were gonna need to get the power to it first. So I think maybe corridor, so we're in a chance of turning over the foundation. And also it would be nice if it would be nice if we could get some dice. Okay, we don't have there might be gems in the bank room, because yeah, we don't have gems right now, which is a problem. We can't drain the fountain because we don't have enough storage for having both the reservoir down one and the fountain down. Okay, the hamster, still good. Yes, we can buy the gems. I'm just thinking, you know, get to the top of the foundation first before we start backtracking for the gems. Like, I remember we have to shop and we have plenty steps still. And we can go to 8 and we'll have dinner, we'll have more steps. So this will be open, right? Because it won't be locked, and we will get dinner on the way back. But yeah, the gems are the only problem. What is it? Because we have to go all the way around. Yeah, we can. Okay, fine, we're going back. Don't panic. It's all good. I thought about it and we're going back. Courtyard and parlor. Oh, but my beloved shovel is in the thing, but yeah, we're gonna have to buy the gems because we need gems. Yeah, well, we need those gems, but I'm not gonna buy the shovel before the gems because digging up gems is not easy. So yeah, set of gems it is. Bye bye shovel, I love you, but not today. On my main game, my setup is I have the spare terrace, and therefore I drafted basically almost immediately And then I just run green rooms all the way and, you know, dig up every single hole in the house. And then obviously I also run the kennels, so the dogs are just breaking down doors all over the house. Which is why I love the shovel. So powerful with synergies. But we have to be smart and we have to get the gems. Oh, well, we get the great halls, so that gives us doors. And we can sort of cheese it with the metal detector. Yep, something there. At least for the rewards. No? Does it lose it there if you buy one purchase that has multiple items? Because that would be annoying. Why you beeping? Ah, there's a coin here. Okay. Well, on this side is gonna be both the door and the reward. Okay, we get a gem from here. Yeah. I was just like so focused on, oh, you lost. I'm like, I lost? How? What did I do? What did I do? How did I lose? Okay, so here we want to pull something to back onto the foundation. Which is gonna be the passageway, I guess, then. And we can crank that. So then we can go down. Yeah. If we can get to the... Well, if we can get to the antechamber now, we can actually go open basement 2 and put it in the code check if we can get steps. Which we have dining room, so we'll get steps. Yeah, if we can turn around to this door, we will be able to do it. We just have to figure out which door it is. Because, like, well, we still have 3 keys, but obviously things get tough. Okay. Well, well, well. Now. Typically the kitchen sells bananas, right? And they're free coins. So... I think this works. It turns where we want it to be, and we can afford a banana, yeah? And then we're good on doors. Banana costs 2 even, so we're good. And now we pray for the doors, because we don't have any rerolls, so... Okay, dark room is fine. That's what we used our shelter for, but it's fine. Okay, we get basement key, so we can go... we can go with the foundation. If we can get to it. Okay, let's go get dinner. And then we go to foundation, try to go to foundation through passage. If not, we just code check it. There's a key here. Yeah, I'm trying to, once again, not panic and lose my steps on running back and forth. Yeah, we may not be able to get to the foundation, but if we can't, then we have the code check already, so we can stash it for another day. And that's basically the plan. Because supposedly, the code check, you know, is easier to draft after you put something in there, but my experience would say otherwise. No, it's just a basement key in here. Not the aquarium. Okay, well, library's fine. Just not the bookshop, because that would screw us over too. We can't do aquarium because we're gonna lose. Actually lose. Okay, we can get boiler, or we can conference. I think we get yeah, we can't buy a book. We can get boiler, and then, you know, maybe we can draft the lab from the boiler for Blackbridge, you know. Is the game that nice? Yeah, or we could get the pump of it. Because all we want to do here is get to foundation, right? So that's the only kind of restriction we have. We have all the room colors. We have purchased something in every shop, so we're good on theirs if we don't draft any more shops. We just have to turn this thing on. I mean, hopefully we don't pull something crazy here that's gonna block us. Well, let's see. I think, yeah, we can go down to the basement and open everything, so we don't get screwed. Well, the only problem would be if we somehow pulled 3 shops, right? 2 shops and an aquarium. I guess laundry is also a problem, because laundry is powered and it is a shop, and obviously we don't have coins to make a purchase in the laundry. Because I guess even if we go to the basement, now, if we lose the dare, the basement's gonna get undone. I like how everyone's disagreeing about whether we should do it or not. I think we should. I think it's fine. The thing is, if I go to the basement, it's not gonna matter even if I do all of the things in the basement and then lose, right? Okay, everyone's arguing. I guess I'll just open the door, and if we lose, we lose. It's not even anything. We can get the sauna for tomorrow, so we get more steps. Because sauna's fine. It's not a shop and it's not anything that's gonna mess us up. We get a gem. Okay, we go down and open some stuff. Oh yeah, there's a disc here, true. Yeah, we can do the disc if we can come up later. We almost had the setup for the power hammer, because if we had the power hammer... oh yeah, we have 2 upgrade discs, Jesus. We're just all upgraded. Yeah, if we had all of the pieces for the power hammer, we could have just busted our way out of here. And that would have been nice. Yeah. Because that would have opened so much. Yeah, now I have to remember how to do this puzzle. The fountain is not drained. We can't go through the fountain. There's 1 bit of water left in the fountain because we had to put the reservoir on the boat axis. Just doing those cards. You need the boat axis at some point because you need to move. You need to be on that other side to get the card, but other than that, you can just get through the basement afterwards, I think. So there's like a set of steps you have to do to unlock the side passage in the gear room so that you can access everything. Now I have to remember how you do this section as well. Okay, yeah, this is just lore bits, lever bits, nothing here that I actually need right now. And I'm like, is this how you get to do it? No, you move the other things, right? Or no, is this it? Now I'm trying to remember the correct order. I think not. I think we push the other box first. Here. Back. And you get this here. Then come out the other way and pull the other one in. Yeah, there is like multiple paths in the underground, so depending on what you do first is slightly different setups. So I don't exactly remember like you need this or you need that, but I know you need side access to the gear room in order to be able to go across to the sanctum. So you can't just do it in one go, I'm pretty sure, with one access. Again, it's the thing where you just do the puzzles once when you're playing, so then you don't exactly remember when you have to redo it. Yeah, so I think, yeah, we have the boat over there, so nothing here. The gear is here, but because we can't go through the cart, we won't be able to access the thing. So we just go back up. Is there anything else we want to do today? I guess we want to code check the basement key, because when we drain the fountain, we can then have access there. Yeah, discs. Do we even want to open this door? Could there be anything there that helps us? Or do we think it's too risky? Yes, we will go here, so we'll go for security, do 2 discs, and then we will code check the basement key. I'm just wondering if we want to try the doors still or not. Like, yeah, we could draft the office for computer or lab. But lab won't help too much other than... Okay, well, we have 19 steps, so we can try this. There's pump. Okay, if we have pump, we can pump out the fountain and we can get access from that side, and then we can move the cart. Right? It's not powered. But we won't be set up for both then. Do we have steps? We may not have steps. We will do it. We will do it step by step. We will go back down, we'll get security, and we'll see where we're at. So we want to put stuff in the reservoir. And then put stuff out of the fountain. No, don't put things. I shouldn't have pressed that button. Don't put stuff in the fountain. Put stuff out of the fountain. But yes, if we leave the key in the code check, then the fountain will stay, and then... Yeah, but we will put the basement key in the code check. Okay. Fountain is empty, so just discs and code check now. Am I going to fill the trophy room? I might try it, but it requires me to do a day 1 room 46 and a 1 hour room 46, so... You know... it will be an interesting challenge for sure. But yeah, it takes multiple attempts to do a day 1. Yeah, we don't need another basement key. There's only 1 basement key. We used it and it's still here. It's multi-purpose. So if we make it to the fountain, then we don't need the basement key anymore, but I'm not sure we're gonna have steps. Okay, we can upgrade nursery. So I heard this nurse's station is a funny exploit with it. Or do we just upgrade the normal thing? So in my main game, I just have this upgraded nursery, but the nurse's station could be fun to try then. Yeah, I mean, indoor nursery only works if you have like green synergy, which we don't. But yeah, so that's one disc, another disc. Again, I think certain things will be much better for like the main game data right for there, right? Because like you have so many more things happening in the main game that help you with synergies. Okay, well, definitely not reading Nook. We don't care about the library this time. 2 keys or bacon and eggs. Yeah, keys might be the way here. Like the bacon and eggs are much more valuable in like normal runs, I think. Because yeah, reading Nook, I took the reading Nook in the main game and I was like, I need a book. Well, I just pop out to my reading Nook and get my library, right? And I got all my reading done really fast. But here I think the 2 keys is probably our best play. Okay, so that's our upgrades done. Now we have 6. So actually we will make it outside, and I think we will make it to open the fountain, which is all we need to do, right? Like, because it will remain open. And then we don't need to worry about it. Because yeah, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 outside, and then I'm not sure it uses any steps to go there. And we're good on the colors and we're good on the shops. Because yeah, bedroom is +2, so we're fine. Yeah, I don't exactly remember how many steps you use downstairs on each. Like, how many... Because yeah, we lost a step going down here, so... There are thresholds. But at least this will be open now. So we can come back here basically next day and move the card if that doesn't work. Yeah, 1 step. 0 steps. Yeah, there are too many thresholds to actually make it. Yeah, it's fine though, because we opened both the doors, so they're now permanently open. We don't need the basement key anymore for this. So we just need to go down there next day. But yeah, what will our dare be? Yeah. Okay, well, lots of steps today. And I dare you to never draft a draft from a doors facing south. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they stack. They stack. So south doors are dead to us. Because yes, we need to be drafting a lot so we get our 6 colors. We need to be careful with the shops. And no south doors. But yeah, you have to always keep them complete. You cannot break any rules on any day, which is why like you want to get the 4 days in as soon as you can reach 46 because you cannot be sticking around for a long time. Yeah, this is why they say this is hard. This is hard. Okay, so we should move the cart, I think. So south is down. Yeah, aquarium is completely dead to us. Do not ever draft it. But yeah, I guess we're going downstairs to get the cart moved. So then if we have the levers done later, at least the cart is moved. And we have extra steps today, so we're not too scared about wasting too many. Oh yeah, we can get our outside room first as well. Not the trading post. Let's see what our choices are today. Hovel Shrine. Toolshed? Well, we're allowed items, so I guess Toolshed might be good. Yeah, trading post would force us to trade. Hovel for steps. I mean, hovel is nice. My only worry is that, yeah, we have to maintain our steps to get all the colors. But, yeah, maybe hovel then. Sure, let's try it. Any items? No, I don't see any items. Do we even bother with the gas? Yeah, I'm thinking that, like, do we even bother with the gas now? Because that will give us a third entrance, but is that entrance really that important? Everyone says flip gas. Fine, we're flipping gas. Everyone's flip gas, then not flip gas. Well, we still would have to go to... Yeah, we would have to go to the mine to flip the gas there and to the other rooms to flip the gas. Yeah, so... Maybe, maybe not. Let's go move the cart. Yeah, because it's Hovel, the schoolhouse, and then the gem mine and the orchard. To get all of the gas. I mean, do we even need chess? Because, I mean, chess is nice, but also with that first there, you know, what, is there some limitations? Oh, but there is an upgrade here, actually. Because, like, my favorite chess power is the king power, but that's only good for when you're doing uniform runs. Not when you need to be doing varied runs. Yeah, like everything in this house is just like, how do they even work on it? Like, you have to have pipes that just magically connect to things and never get damaged in that process. Okay, so now we have to reach foundation get in, but we need to do our 4 days and have everything unlocked as well. Yes, they have like outside is gas, inside is power. Everything is mixed. And there's lots of secrets that drive you crazy. Like, I still wonder what happens if you sleep in the house. Do you just get stuck inside? You need to wait for... we need to wait for Mrs. Babbage to come and save you? Is that how it works? Okay. So, I guess focus today is just don't fail, right? We have everything set up. We just have to not fail. Make it to day 4, so make it to tomorrow, and then we are focusing 46. Well, the people in the bunker were just hiding in the bunker. So that was their situation. Do we even want to draft the commissary right now? Like, yes, it's one of our shops, but we will have to backtrack it to buy something. Yeah, if we just do what we need to do, which is get all the colors and not fail like by drafting a shop where we can't do purchase, and not draw a south door, then we can just end the day. I think that's like the only stipulations. I just have to really carefully be thinking about which doors I'm clicking while I'm yapping. It's like this mode is very much about focus, and I'm trying to think about what I'm doing while I'm just talking. Get storeroom because I got a few gems, but I need other resources too. Though the chapel's gonna eat our 1 coin, so maybe get parlor then. Maybe there's a better place for the storeroom. Okay, what's the puzzle today? This is the blue box. That would be true. The blue box is true. It's true. I can't go 46 today because we're not allowed before you're done all the dares. Okay, this is the blue box. The blue box is true. Sure, it's true, which means this is false. The blue box is empty. It's not empty. But yes, the gems are only gonna be good if we have redraft because we have hovel. Yeah, lab if we do an experiment which gives us the 4th dare. Well, I guess we take security so we can use our upgrade disc. Oh, boudoir. And the best boudoir is the dice boudoir. Can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, we're getting dice. And then we're lowering security. Because keycards are hard. And then we're going around and trying not to fail. Yeah, okay, so we've got blue and red so far. Oh, and I guess the hovel counts for the color, right? So we have purple too. the commissary really wants to see us. Because I'm now thinking, yeah, what's the best shop to pick? Because kitchen, you're guaranteed a cheap fruit. But commissary, I mean, there's usually something cheap in the commissary too, right? But we're more inclined towards the kitchen because we also want more steps. And yeah, we have to be careful not to turn down here. We don't have any money. Okay, so kitchen is gonna be better off for us. Okay, we're gonna put the spare room here. We're gonna put the spare room here, and then we're gonna turn back and we're gonna go from the entrance. Yeah, we'll have to buy something in a shop, but then, you know, we can limit it by picking which shop we're gonna be getting, right? Right now we don't have any money at all, so I have to be thinking about that. Look for the keys. Now we're getting ourselves into the dangerous situations where we're likely to have a door going down and we have to not click on it. So focus. Wow, it really wants us to have that commissary, I guess. I am just not convinced by it. I would rather have the kitchen, I guess. Storeroom. Yeah, I know, don't draft south. Yeah, do I turn with the commissary and then risk it for the purchase? Or, yeah, gems are useless, there's keys. We could get more steps just because we're paying with steps and we still get doors all around here. I'm thinking steps actually might be not bad. Like, I'm not too worried about doors right now. There's a gem. I mean, unless we can get study, then gems will be useful for redraft. Okay, what we have? Well, we can't just place the gymnasium here. Like, we have ton of steps and we're not gonna be like backtracking through here. Corridor here is a waste. Hallway is just blocked, mostly. Or do we care? Do we just get the hallway and just go back to the spare room security? Waste of a hallway. Gym. Let's go gym. It's not the worst for our situation. Any shoes? No. Okay, well, we can take the pantry. So we have money before we take a shop. So at least we're at least able to make a purchase in the kitchen now. Wow, game. Those are not good choices. I guess corridor, so we still have options before we have to go back to security. Okay. Yeah, we need a couple more colors. Okay. East Wing Hall. We just don't draft the south door, yeah? Because that's the rule, just don't draft the south doors. You're allowed to have them. Just not use them. Because yeah, dark room would be bad. Okay, don't even look at it. Don't look at it. It's not there. The door is not real and it cannot hurt us. Boudoir for our dice for sure. Okay. So, we need a green room and we need a shop. Well, we can use 6 steps for the passageway, that's fine. And we have 2 exits from here. And we're safe from any south doors. Bedroom, I guess. All the green rooms are hiding from me. Okay, there's the courtyard. So we just need a shop after this. There's the shovel. We can dig up some more. The goal is to reach room 46, but there are rules that we are not allowed to break. So we have to collect all the 4 rules, and then we're not allowed to break any of them, and then we have to go 46. So you have to be paying attention to what you're doing. Because otherwise you will be punished. Okay, well, we just need that shop. Locksmith is too expensive, right? Like, it's super expensive as a room in terms of purchases, so we probably don't all want that. Breaker box, we can turn off keycards. Is it 3 coins for a key at the locksmith? I mean, in the commissary, they cost 10, but does locksmith have different prices then? I don't remember. Yeah, I think utility, we turn off keycards, we can keep going and hope for like a more reasonable shop. Yeah, turn off keycards, dark room off, gymnasium off, garage on. Well, there's a disagreement whether it's 3 or 5 coins, so not gonna risk it just yet. Well, I guess it's observatory, since, you know, we need our doors. Not sure it's time to start redrawing yet. What will we get today? Oh, we get a coin? No, we get 2 trunks. And we have sledge, so if we backtrack, we might get more money in there as well if we need to. Okay, I guess we take the commissary now. And then we just have to worry about the money. But hopefully there will be something cheap. Because that's the last color we need. Okay, we can buy a gem. Let's just have a quick thinking session. Yes, we have all the colors. We have yellow, blue, green, orange, purple, and red. We have all the colors. We're gonna purchase a gem for free, and then we're just gonna end the day. Yes, just one thing, but because we have nothing else we need to do today, right? We already have all the setup we need for the Sanctum lever, because we pulled the card, we opened the basement from Foundation. We do not need to set up anything more, which means we can't just end the day now, after we've fulfilled all the requirements, and then we go to day 4, get our 4th there, and that's where we basically then we're worrying about 46 and access and stuff like that. So I think it doesn't matter what we buy, we just have to buy something, because prolonging this day just means Prolonging the day just means we're putting ourselves at more risk of failing. Because we could pull a shop we can't purchase in, or I could accidentally click on the south door. Stuff like that, you know, risky biscuits. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be risking it. I would rather just end it and be done. Like, yeah, we can try a bit with the dice. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna be pushing it too hard. So we can end the day or we can try more, but it just depends of, you know, how much do we think. Okay, but then we're not buying... We wouldn't be buying now if we wanted to try for more things. Okay, well, we can see what's in this door. Well, I mean, what is this in this door? Is the kitchen for purchases or a bunker or a storeroom, or we have to redraw? So I guess we have to redraw here, because none of this is any good for us right now. There is the pool. There is the hallway. You know, don't get the kitchen, yeah. Well, this will add the sauna to the day. Yeah. So that's like one thing we may be looking for. And we get to the foundation with this. Now, just checking the doors. Careful about the doors. Drawing, we go top. We can redraw at the top as well. I think the only moving of water around now is useful. If we have the boiler, we can just pump it out so we can get both boat and stuff. I guess we could drain the pool as well for the extra cash. Okay, I'm gonna put the drawing room here. But then remember not to go down. Just need to do this really slowly so we don't get confused. And click on any doors we're not supposed to click on. Okay, only go this way. Only go top. Well, there's lab. We could get lab. See what experiments there are for us. So that might be interesting. Because yeah, both of those are just gonna end us. We haven't been lab though yet, it's not powered. Okay, well, what's on the computer? Two more jar staffing is not gonna happen. Trash while digging. Well, we could just set our dice to 2 in case we find any trash. But definitely no aquariums. Not do that. Yeah, trash to dice. Makes sense. Yeah, no aquariums. Aquariums are banned in this house. They wanna trick us into killing ourselves. Okay. Rumpus we get money, which we could then use on what we're gonna purchase. But we do cut off this door, though we don't have the secret garden here, so... So that side is probably not our best side. Fine, let's get the money. Yeah. Yeah, hallways don't gripe. Only the four-way passageway does power. We're not gonna talk to Alzara, because we don't need him. This is locked. Well, we still have the other door from Foundation. We need to find some keys. Don't click on that door, don't click on that door, it doesn't exist. You know, pretend you do not see the door. Nope, also locked. Okay. Well, we can go all the way back to security. But now I'm like, you know, I don't want to overcook it, because then we would run out of steps. Yeah. Let's see. We have 30. Yeah, we can make it to the entrance and back for sure. So we can try it. Yeah, we didn't buy anything yet. So we get one purchase. So yeah, there's chest in the entrance hall and we have a sledge, so we might be able to get enough for the disc. Do not see the door, do not perceive the door, do not click on the door. Have to stop our instinct of door. I must click on it. Okay, some dice. Yeah, we got money and car keys. Okay, well, we can go back, get the disc. And then we go to lab to actually use it. And that will for sure be end the day. That will be enough. Plus we're low on steps, so... Yeah. When I was playing the main game, I got to room 46 before I got the car keys in the garage in the same run. Right? That's how long it took me to get the car keys with the garage. And now I just got it like so many times. Okay, we buy the upgrade disc and we don't buy anything else. We haven't bought anything else in here, only the upgrade disc. Okay, and now we go to the lab to apply this upgrade disc. We do not perceive any doors that might take us to ruin. But yes, this is stressful, because actually after that first failure I did make it for so many days. And now I'm just like, oh my god, don't do something stupid. Do I think there are more secrets? I don't know. Like, personally, I hope there are more secrets. Like, I would like some big hidden secret that reveals something more. But I don't know. So far, I'm not seeing anything that like actually connects or you can do or anything like that. Yeah, well, so yeah, in the main game I have the guy's bedroom, which is great, you know, if you have a tomb, or even if you don't have a tomb. Honestly, 2 dice is not not a bad play either way. The guest bedroom is like super weird. And that feels more like, you know, the quest bedroom is just like a long-term play. It's not good for this. So I think dice will be what we want here. Yeah, I think I'm going dice. Dice are good. Yeah, you get a spooky ghost in your bedroom. Okay, now we don't have any keys here. We don't have enough steps to go back out. So I think we're gonna end the day, right? We've gone through every color. We've made the one purchase in the commissary. We didn't touch any south doors. So yeah, we're gonna call it. You have 10 seconds to yell, don't call it, because we're failing something. While I read the other messages. Yeah. How did Herbert end up with the estate? Well, the blue will stipulates that no one will know about it until the blue will is found, right? So they inherited by default, but then there is a secret will that revokes that. No, we don't need black rooms because it would be impossible to do this because you can only get black rooms by unlocking specific things. Okay, I'm calling it. Because yeah, she does talk about the whole fact like, oh, you know, if my family still lives there, there's gonna need to be arrangements for them to move out. Yes, what will be the final there? But yes, the game doesn't really tell us much about like what happens with Simon and you know when he inherits the house and everything after, right? You can't even bring the staff back. You can just read their sad messages about how they need their work and they've just been sent away and not allowed back. Okay, well, let's pray. Let's pray this is not ridiculous. Yes, the aquariums are shop rooms and there is no purchases that can be made in there, so they will fail the shop challenge. Okay. I dare you to end each day with 0 keys, 0 gems, and 0 coins. So how does this work? If we were to reach 46 today, do we reach 46 and we fail? Because we had something left? Or you know, like what does it imply end the day like that? Yeah, I'm not sure then. Like, you know, what does it imply for? Like, is reaching 46 ending the day, so we will both reach it? Well, I guess we'll see. Yeah, I assume if we fail there, we go back to the start, and then we're gonna have to do it all over again. Not today though. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna go get the outside room and see how it can help us or not today. Well, this is gonna be tough if we need to actually clear. Okay. I get the same one again, as in I just redo the day. Don't take shelter, no, because we want to draft chapel and we want it to actually work. Classrooms are a gem sink in that way. So it could help us get rid of our gems if we need help with that. The redo day is actually not too bad. And yeah, you get redraws from them. Like, redo one day is not too bad. Redo the whole thing, like, crazy. But I guess, yeah, schoolhouse and we hope classrooms help instead of hurt, because root cellar again is digging, and digging is just going to be giving us resources. We don't have to make sure we've got rid of them. So I guess this is like the choice. And guess while I'm here, I will turn the gas. While I'm there. Cool. Now, very carefully, we're going to go through the house and consider every step we take, because I'm scared. Well, we can open with the guy's bedroom for our dice on this side. Or we can, do the den for the doors, kind of standard play. And we will need gems. It's kind of both ways now, because we're going to be doing classrooms, so classrooms have redraws, so gems are good because we get like classrooms, and dice are good because they're dice. So I may just go for the den here just for more doors. Especially that it becomes problems with drafting corners when we have dead ends in the middle. Because we can't draw around them anymore to go south. Cat, please. 2 items, I guess. Again, resources. Are they good? Are they bad? Who knows? Let's do closet, hope for something nice. Okay, we get sledge and we get a key. 1 key is okay. We will need to open a door. Okay, what's in this door? There is a classroom. Or there is a nuke going this way. Yeah. We're gonna need to, like, right now I'm like, 3 keys, I can spend 3 keys, right? It's not too hard. Gems, like if we have classroom, it should be easy enough to pull on gems. I think the money is gonna be the hard one, because we're gonna have to balance the money, because we can only buy 1 thing in a shop. And we cannot overdraft on shops because that's a problem. And then we're gonna have to just do chapel. I think 3 at the start is fine. But yeah, later we're gonna have to think about it. Okay, we draft chapel for our money sinks. We're gonna need it. That's gonna be our insurance for the money. But yeah. Do we geist here or do we just classroom here for the redraws? And we still have doors. Because if we geist, we still have 2 doors off the entrance, so it's not the end of the world. But classroom is also not too bad. Yeah, we don't want to get with too many corners that go south as well. So risky dead ends may also be bad. I guess let's go classroom. This mode does get pretty tricky. Now I'm like very carefully think about this. Or is observatory? Observatory today is 3 steps. That doesn't sound too appealing. I guess bedroom just for passage and step, like backtracking steps. Apple. And yes, there was nothing ever to do with all the hats. So many hats in the house. And then never was there a mystery of hats. Okay, what we get here? Another classroom, library, store. We don't want store. So classroom, library got the same door. It's just a question of do we want to spend a gem or not. Can I roll a greenhouse from the classroom? I mean, it's possible, but we don't have the broken lever and it's gonna be a dead end because we don't have the hammer, but we could. Greenhouse has to be, yeah, I guess, makes sense. I think it says that somewhere, maybe in the conservatory. Okay. Well, we can get the pantry for the money, because as much as we want to be careful with the money, we also have to buy something, right? So having 4 coins is not the worst. I do like a terrace. But yeah, we're gonna just have to go down all the way. So I think pantry here works. I'm gonna overthink every single room now. It's just gonna be that way now. And we still have to get 46 somehow. Okay, we have only 1 gem, so I think boudoir with the 2 dice and we can actually pick up the gem for spent. I think. Because I think we're not banned from, yeah, we can have as many dice as we want at the end of the day. So it's only the other resources that are a problem. Do we want a 2nd gem? Probably. Like 2 gems is a common room cost, so it's probably not a bad idea to pick it up. Because that gives us like passageways and whatever else. And then we can spend more on classrooms too. Right on time. The passageway is here. Now, we have to be careful again not to create a south door situation from the passageway after the next room. Because, yeah, the rest will just block us here and we have to go back go back to the start and do it all again, snaking. So I am thinking passageway here, and so we can continue going. A reroll could do a reroll too. See if we can get anything better. Yeah. Okay, let's try a redraw. Okay, classroom works too. Yeah, we get a classroom. Okay, we've got apple. We've got this tiny wooden dog. And yeah, well, we're gonna get up here. Gotta use a key. Well, I'm thinking it's redraw because I am not liking any of those. Yeah, bad doors here, and this is dark. Yeah, let's do the classroom redraw. No. Hallway could be okay. Leaves us with better doors and we can keep going. We don't want to block and we don't want the commissary here. But yeah, we're just building that block here. Ignoring all the rest of the house. Okay, what can we get here then? We could put the terrace here. That gives us a green room of all green rooms, and then all the other green rooms will be free. So that could advance us in some ways. Although, yes, do we wanna not have to pay for rooms at all? I have not found anything beyond what was in the last video, no. Like, I don't know if anything happens if you draft the room specific way, because it's obviously very hard to do. So, because yeah, I've not had enough time to play enough to get specific drafts. Hello, Cat. Is this Cat schedule stream break? Cat is in front of the screen again. Cat break. Say hi to Cat. Yeah. You wanna be on the stream? Okay, can you go to sleep on your chair? Instead of my keyboard? You think you can manage that? No. Okay. Well, fine. Okay, well, let's continue up. What we have here. I guess maybe gymnasium we risk it, because I'm still like, we still have about 1 or 2 spaces where we could get the greenhouse, maybe, if we manage to snake up north on that side. I mean, it's 2 steps, but we have 63, so I'm not too concerned right now. Although yes, we're gonna have to be snaking all the way down afterwards. Secret garden would be nice to get, but we have to find the key. I think gymnasium it is. Okay, that's locked. I guess we're going down anyway to re-snake. Well then. we gonna put here? Dark room. I mean, we're not gonna go further up from here then. We're gonna leave the dark room sitting there. And we go all the way down and start redrafting from the entrance. We could get kitchen. But then we have to avoid all the other shops, really. So that is an option. Yeah, it might actually not be too bad. We burn a gem and we get some steps from it. We have to go back down anyway. Okay, we have to buy a banana, just one. And then be done with this kitchen. Basically paid for the gymnasium. Okay, back to the entrance for us. And we redraw from there. This is probably not the best attempt at region 46. Yeah. Yeah, we probably don't want to pick up any money, really. Unless we're somehow forced into a shop, but hopefully we're not. Should I just burn that one coin now, so I don't have to come back here? I don't have every single card because my foundation is still on level 5, so I've not moved the foundation to get that card, and I'm missing some of the classrooms, but other than that, I got all the other cards. Yeah, I've burned the coin, it's gone. So no more money, no more shops for us. I guess let's see what's here. It's the freezer. Well, we don't want to freeze ourselves because that would prevent us from getting rid of our gem. Do we just stick the corridor here? Like it uses the unlocked property, but parlor just goes in the wall, so that's not the best. So I guess stick a corridor in here. Not sure this is worthy of a redraw. So corridor it is. And then we do the side door too. We could go library here just for the doors. Just have to remember not to snake to the south, because that would be unfortunate. Like, what are we hoping for in here if we redraw? Yeah, I think library here. Like, we just have, like, if we get to here, we just have to burn that corner. Do not touch it. Yeah, we could get something interesting from the library. And there's sometimes items here too that help. No items. Okay. Well then. We can get the secret passage. Are we missing any colors? What we have? We have blue, red, orange, purple, green. Okay, we have all the colors. Secret passage into green. Yeah, because then we can get doors. That could work. Because it's likely be a cloister. Yep, free cloister. Not the aquarium. Go away, aquarium. Okay, only thing from the cloister, when we go this side, be careful. Yeah, we don't have any keys right now. We can get that allowance. Although, do we even want allowance? I guess we can just not pick up the allowance. From the table if we don't need it, but we can just have it on the table just in case. And we need the money if there are more days than today. Okay, let's see what is here. Okay, we can... Hello, we're getting people from all over here. Now we go to New Zealand. Yeah, I think we can stick a storeroom here for the gem and the key because we have 0 now, and then we're not risking accidentally going south. Not the coin. Don't look at the coin. So we've got that. What are we doing? Spare room here so we can keep going. And let's see what we can get on this side room, because probably want something here that's helpful. Not the aquarium! Jesus. I guess we can get our dice now from the Geist here, and then we just continue from spare. Because, yeah, no fish. Fish are not allowed in this house. Which, you know, again, it's crazy for my rounds because I normally love aquarium with all of my green synergy. Okay, up from spare room. Careful about turning back. What we got? So courtyard is good doors, but billiard there's a chance for a key card, and we need the key card for gymnasium and stuff, or to, you know, come up from the foundation. So although yeah, maybe it's better courtyard for now, so we're not getting stuck. Oh yeah, we could get Secret Garden too from the billiard. But yes, we're more likely to get into the billiard again than we are to get into the courtyard. Yeah, okay, let's get courtyard. What dares we have? We've got all 4 hour dares. I can read them while I drink. Okay. Yes, we will still need to get into foundation to do the final thing. Because, yeah, we don't have the boat set up. It's all so complicated, so many steps. Okay, so... we have sledge, we can open the chest. We probably don't even want to dig in case we got the shovel, because then we're risking getting things we don't want to be getting. Okay, keys. Hi, and yeah, thanks for watching the videos. And yeah, we can add Italy to the list of all the people visiting today. Yeah, we're not gonna pick them up all now. And okay, this is a keycard door again, so... hello Belgium as well. Okay, well, we have to draft this. Okay, it's gonna be West Wing Hall, and then we just don't look at the south door. Yeah, we can go back for the chapel, but obviously it costs us steps to do that, so we don't want to burn out too much on it, because you can then burn on steps. Yeah, West Wing Hall here. We're gonna pick up a key now because we used a key. So we take one from our little stash. And then we continue on. Don't look at the door. Don't look at the south door. It's not there. Okay. Well, we don't have security. Hello from Japan. Wow, we are collecting. We're going all across the globe, and we got Virginia as well, so we can draw all around. And South Africa. Wow, it's we're all over the place. Parlor, yeah, because everything else is like cut off, and we don't have to take the gems. Tunisia too. So far, all the countries that I know where they are. And Spain. Yeah, for on Parlor, we can then hope to turn up, because yeah, we don't want to block ourselves. We can solve the Parlor, or attempt to solve the Parlor, but don't pick up the gems yet. Oh, you say Costa Rica, huh? You got any wisdom there? Got Turkey and Serbia. Oh, hello, empty box. More United States and Norway. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. Oh no, those are my least favorite parlors. The gems are in the box that is actually blue. We got Canada, we got Brazil. Can we make the full collection? Everyone's saying black. Okay. Yeah, blank is neither true or false, which means needs to be somewhere. Okay, everyone's saying black. I was reading countries and you can solve power for me. There we go, you win. We're not picking them up yet though. Or do we want to pick one up? Because there are some good rooms that cost 2 gems. So maybe we pick up one so we have 2 gems. It might be okay to do that. Yeah, music costs 2 gems, office costs 2 gems, the passageway costs 2 gems. No, we have not drafted passage, so I think 2 gems is okay. Like there's plenty of 2 gem rooms we can be wanting to draft. Okay, we're using up our key. So yeah, we could go for passage here. Because then we have both the foundation and we can go middle, or we can go billiard because we get more doors for foundation, and we could get a secret garden. Yeah, billiard I think makes sense. Now I guess we'll see what we get, but we may have to go back to pick up a key from there. Okay, time for math. 9, 8. 4, 20. 3. 12, 3, 30, 15, 2. There we go. It's a key card. Okay, well, it unlocks some doors for us at least. But no secret garden. Okay. Okay, there is a keycard door here. And a normal door here. Is it... It's locked, okay. Well, I guess we go into keycard door. Like, we have to start thinking really hard about what our antechamber situation is, too. Because obviously without that we're not gonna finish. Dare for not making a mistake on the dartboard. Well, that feels like you can get around it with some calculator or something. At least, yeah, I think I would not survive no map, because I'm like, I must map. How can I have no map? I guess we get drawing room for the redraws in here. Because, yeah, we burn a gem, and we can get a gem from there too if we need to. And we see what we can get going up. But yeah, we may have to try drafting into like a great hall or something for the lever. Like, no map is like, I guess you could take notes on paper, but that would take you a lot of time to keep everything aligned and up to date. Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would have to do, if you had a lot of things, you could use laundry to try to burn them, but obviously that requires you to have the laundry and the money to do it. So that's a pretty risky setup. Who wants to guess who's lying on my keyboard again? Who could it possibly be? Yeah, there's another key in the courtyard that's sitting there. We can get... Yeah, probably casino, like, you can make a purchase by playing something once. Would it maybe count? And laundry, you can also make a purchase by doing one laundry, but obviously because we can only do one thing, yeah, we couldn't, like, do a lot of the exchanges in casinos. So it wouldn't work with the shop there I have. Do we get a classroom? And then we can draw something nice in there, I guess. But yeah, might be time to go back, get that extra gem and get that extra key for us, maybe, as well. Because yeah, if we want to get like a passageway, then having the extra gem might be useful. Shouldn't have worked in here, should have worked back. Yeah, I think that might be the plan. I think I would prefer having 2 gems on me. Like, we still can burn on the other side of the house if we need to. Don't look at the door. The door is bad. The door will hurt us. Or actually, do we want to draft here as well now? See what we get. We might get something nice. Yeah, we can get something in here from this door. We got dining. Dining would be nice to get our steps up, and we already get dinner straight away. Yeah, so I think that, and again, do not look at the door, do not perceive the door, do not click the door. Okay, yeah, let's get our dinners. I already have kitchen, so we're good on... We're good on colors. Okay. Super confirm this is not the south door. So stressed right now. Like, adrenaline is high with worrying that I will click something wrong. Okay, there's another key waiting for us, so we can use one. Okay, we can pull security, so we turn more things to key cards. And because we have the key card. And therefore, we will be able to not worry about keys as much and not have to pick up keys. So I think that's good. I'm just adjusting because the cat keeps pushing the keyboard, and I'm just like, please, cat. I would like some of my desk to be able to do this. You're a very small cat, you don't need this much space. Okay, we don't care about the offline mode. I've never seen the garden key in the walk-in closet. Okay. Operation Move the Cat again. Could you please be so kind and move? Come on. This is not your bed. This is my keyboard. I'm trying to do things. Okay, well, we can get passageway here. No, we can't because we don't have a gem. We can get lab into the wall or wait room to eat our steps. Or we can redraw. I think it's gonna be redraw here. Yeah. Jesus! What are you playing at, game? I think it's another redraw. Because I don't like this at all. I mean, we could dark room, and then we go back to the classroom and draw from there. But yeah, if we block ourselves on the classroom, our next door is the gymnasium, which is all the way on the other side of the house. Their mode, you have rules you have to follow for drafting the house and just how you play. And if you do it wrong, you lose. So you have to be really careful about what you do. Okay, I guess we can dark room. Does the Great Hall cost anything? If it costs something, right, it would be 1, but I'm not sure it does. I can check in the thing. Do I redraw? Because yeah, what we're really hoping for is the Great Hall, right? We need it. Do we redraw here again? I think so. No, that's worse. Oh my god. Okay, just stick the wine cellar here, get the second gem, so we can draft passage if we need it. And get the vault key. Oh wait, did I just mess myself up? Like, does that key count as a key? Because that's gonna be a problem. Because I was like, oh my god, no. Okay, it counts as an item, right? So it would only mess up if it was like no items. Okay, we're going back to the classroom. Do we want the extra key? Yes, we do, I think, because we have 0. So we can spend it somewhere. Or do we wait until we have a key door? I guess we have enough to backtrack if we need it, because we turned security up high. Hi everyone joining. Okay, well, we took it. I'm sure we'll find a way to burn it. Okay, yeah, we have to go all the way to the classroom next. Oh, stress is high. Okay, we needed the key here anyway. I think none of those. And none of those. Thank you very much. Great hole. Okay. Well. We need it, right? We need it because that's like the only lever we can really guarantee. But we have zero keys right now. So we will have to somehow... And we only have 37 steps. We would have to go to the gym and still get keys. But that's our... It's that... Okay, so we can take the Great Hall now and hope for keys. Or, you know, we hope for another classroom and we hope we draw into it again. But that sounds risky. Yeah, is it 19s to the gym? Does it count the fact that gym will eat our steps? But yeah, then we still have to draw something that has keys in it. Okay, well, we take it. Right now it's just dead to us because no keys. But yeah, now we go and we try to find some keys. Yeah, so do we go down now? Or do we not bother until... Because we're gonna have to come through here again anyway. So I don't think it makes any difference if we go down now to do the lever. Because we will be in the foundation anyway to go back to the Great Hall. Unless we happen to join up this way. But then it's still not very far to foundation. So I think, yeah, I don't think it's worth trying the lever. We do not have a shovel. And also, we're sort of worried about digging, right? Because we don't want to overdraw on resources because we have to finish with no resources. Like, we have to have 0 keys, 0 gems, and 0 coins at the end. So we still have to find a way to burn the 2 gems we have before we finish. Cat, please. Cats just have extra special detection power for when you're trying to do things and they just get in the way. And that's why we love them so much. Well, the gym has... The gym has a keycard door, so we're fine there. Okay, I thought I lost audio because Cat was pressing buttons, but no, the music just cut off in the game randomly. Spooky. Okay, yeah, we have 15 steps from here. Huh. Well, if we get conference, we get doors, we get more opportunities, and we could connect back to the Great Hall so we don't have to backtrack. Yes, she's like, I want to be the center of attention. Oh, but if we open Great Hall, we still need a door. Yeah, we still need a door up there. But, like, what are we gonna draw in the dark? That's gonna be terrible. But yes, that means we have to draw around the corner otherwise. So this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Snake around. Go conference. No, I don't like redraw here. Like, we have options here, we just have to pick what we like. Redraw could totally screw us here. We only have one, and it's just, you know, which options are the better options. But I think I trust conference more. Like, we still have classrooms in stock, so we may be able to get redraws from classrooms. So I think conference is just, we have to do it. Okay, it's normal doors, so we may still just get cooked on keys. Yep, that's locked. That's locked. We are cooked. We are cooked. I mean, we are cooked in the sense of we are not gonna do it today, but we are safe. No, we're not safe to end the day. We have to get the 2 gems. Yeah, we would have to spend the 2 gems somehow. So because I was like, oh, we could end the day. No, we can't. We cannot. So yeah, we've overstacked on gems. I mean, I overstacked on gems. It wasn't you. Okay. Well, yes, restart would be... Yes, restart would just get us to day 4 again. We just lose the allowance we earned. But I hate to do this to everyone, but it's been 3 hours and it's 1 a.m. in here. I wasn't even planning to stream that long. I was like, oh, I'll just like do a couple hours. I can't go south on doors. So if I open any of those 2 doors, I will immediately fail because I cannot draw facing south. So I can't do that. So we're cooked. But yes, what I was saying, like, we may have to finish this in another stream because it's late. And I was only planning to like get to 2-3 hours today. But fear not. I'll just get another stream on schedule, and we will try it again. We will try it fresh, and hopefully, yeah, we will start with day 4 again. So we will be just trying to get to 46, and then hopefully it works. So yeah, what we can do now, I guess we just call it a day and we will fail and then we'll restart us again. So yes, say goodbye to this day. It almost worked, but it did not. But yeah, thanks everyone for showing up.
Say goodbye to my dreams and the sea.
Yeah, we say goodbye to our dreams and the sea.
Wonder why daring feels just like defeat.
Very deep, Simon, thank you. Yeah, it does say game over, but people say you don't have to restart fully. Yeah, okay, continuous day. Yes, it's from the Darebird, I assume. Or like Swimbird, that's what it was called. Yes, we made the bird sad. That's what we're gonna take from it. But yes, again, trying to end the stream. Yes, thanks everyone for showing up. This was the biggest stream I ever had. That's a crazy amount of people from all over the world. So yes, thanks everyone for joining the stream. Thanks for watching all the videos. Yeah, it was great. And yes, I will schedule something up for next time I can stream, and hopefully we can finish this up, or maybe we'll just get stuck in endless loop of doors and keys. We'll see. And yeah, everyone have a good night, have a good day, whatever time it is for you, and I will see you next time.